guys, it's Wendy here from Wendy Wise Beauty. Thanks for stopping by. Today I will be doing another one of my budget videos and I will be concentrating on the Amore Mio line from Jeanne Arthes. I believe I have done 2 videos from this line, but Jeanne Arthes came out with 2 new fragrances in this line, one at the end of last year and a new one this summer. And I also pick up a 3rd fragrance which is relatively new, so I will be reviewing this today and letting you guys know if they are worth picking up. The first fragrance in the lineup, it is this one. It is called Amore Mio Tropical Crush. When the packaging is open, there is this butterfly and the fragrance is inside. They all have this. This is what Tropical Crush looks like. It is the same bottle as all the other Amore Mio fragrances with this little snake as part of the atomizer. It is a very pretty bottle and very decorative. I did jump on this fragrance because it did say it is a tropical floral. It is called Tropical Crush, but honestly, when I sampled this fragrance, when I tried this, I was a bit disappointed because I was not able to get any kind of tropical accord despite the notes of mango and coconut. This is a very sweet, fruity, floral fragrance. It is extremely young. For those liking very fruity florals, this is definitely one to try. The lasting power on this one, I mean, it is okay. You would get max about 6 hours from this. The experience that I have made with this Amore Mio line of fragrances, the majority of them, I think, are geared more towards a very young audience. Jeanne Arthes does have different lines in their assortment. The French way of life, it is more geared towards more, I would say, mature people. They are more sophisticated classic fragrances. And the Amore Mio line, it is more playful, young. But this one, I was really expecting a tropical floral. And this is really a sweet, fruity, floral fragrance. It is not a bad fragrance, it is just not for me. Honestly, I think this would be a perfect gift for a teenager, especially for something like a Sweet 16, or just when you want to gift a fragrance which is not too serious. By the way, this one has notes of blood orange, nectarine and mango. Then in the heart notes, milk, apple, raspberry and lotus. And the base, it's coconut musk and sandalwood. The mango and the coconut is nowhere to be found. And the dry down of this fragrance, it was not at all woody. As I said, this is a very, very, very fruity fragrance. The next one that I did pick up, this one is called Garden of Delight. It is the same type of packaging, but this one has a heart as opposed to a butterfly. This is what Garden of Delight looks like compared to Tropical Crush. Same bottle, just different colors. Guys, this one really took me by surprise. I was not expecting this. The Jeanne Arthes fragrances in the Amore Mio line, these are costing about 10 euros. So when they do have new fragrances, I do not do a lot of research prior to picking them up. I just look at the notes in the fragrance. Guys, this was really a surprise because when I tried this, Immediately I said to myself, this is a very good dupe or clone of BR 540. I really was not expecting this. The notes in this fragrance, it does not list a top note. It just says the heart note, it is blood orange, citrus, lavender, saffron, and jasmine. And the base, it's ambergris, oak moss, and cedar wood. Honestly, this is the cheapest inspiration of BR 540 I have found, and honestly it is not a bad one. It is really not a bad one. This one has the same signature as BR 540, especially in the dry down. I do have Baccarat 540, and I did compare this fragrance on the skin on a swab, and they are quite close. The only difference that I could discern in Garden of Delight, this one has a bit of a, I would say, buttery note, which I do not get in BR 540. BR 540 is a bit more crisp. But other than that, I thought the two fragrances were quite close. And the other difference is that this one, unfortunately, it does not have very strong lasting power, but it is a very nice little inspiration of BR 540. This is quite wearable. I have worn this a couple times. It is very light, and due to the fact that it is not as strong as BR 540, if you have a young person at home, a daughter or a niece, or anyone who wants BR 540, and a lot of the clones which are on the market, they are very strong, and sometimes they can be a bit too grown up for young people. This would be a perfect fragrance because it is quite light, and the lasting power, I would say this is max 4 hours. This is a nice inspiration for people of all ages. I do not have many inspirations from BR 540. From Lattafa, I did buy, I believe it was Opulent Musk. I did not know at the time that this was an inspiration for BR 540. This one, it is quite strong. It is really bismuth. However, this one, it is a lot more wearable. So this one, I think, is definitely worth picking up, and for 10 euros you cannot go wrong. The next one that I did pick up, this one, it is called Amore Mio Forbidden Fruit. The description of this one, it says a forbidden fragrance that invites you to reveal your inner seductress. And this one also has a butterfly. The packaging is very pretty. It has notes of blackcurrant, raspberry, sorbet, and mandarin. And then the heart, it's orange blossom, rose, and jasmine. And it is laid on a bed of musk, vanilla, and patchouli. And this is the color of Forbidden Fruit. This one, it has a very nice opening. Every time I tried this fragrance, the most admiring facet of this fragrance was always the opening. It does really smell like a fruit sorbet, and then there is a bit of bubble gum. And when this fragrance starts to really open, it smells like a fruit Fanta. You know, it is like a fruit Fanta when you smell an empty can. It is really pretty. Normally, I am not so crazy about bubblegum, but in this fragrance, this bubblegum note, it is light, but it is very nice. The heart of this fragrance, it is very jasmine heavy, and then there is a good dose of patchouli. The dry down of this one, every time I have worn it, it is more musk, with fruity notes and some very light, sweet, woody accords. This fragrance, it reminds me a bit of Diamonds by Elizabeth Taylor. It is not an inspiration, but this is the type of floral this is. But this is a bit younger, it is a bit more modern. This one, it is a nice fragrance for 10 euros. I think it punches a bit over the price point, but you have to love florals, especially white florals, to like this. I will keep this one and I can see myself wearing this fragrance. The Tropical Crush, this is not a fragrance that I will wear. I will most likely gift this to a young person, and I will keep this one, Garden of Delight, because this is a lighter version of BR540, easy to wear, and I think it is just a lot of fun. I am so happy that I ended up with a 540 clone because I was not expecting this. When I read the notes, and it is in the Amore Mio line, you know, which is normally fruity floral, I did not expect this. So this one was a good surprise. Jeanne Arthes Fragrances are sold online, Amazon, everywhere, and most of them are costing between 10 and 15-20 euros. So if you can get your hands on them, they are definitely worth trying. And the Amore Mio line, yeah, the packaging is so cute. They make really nice decoration pieces for the vanity or the perfume collection. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you again soon on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tschüss!